All right, complete tutorial on how to use a quick negative matcher. You may have used it before, or you may be new to it. If you learn and watch this, you should understand how to use it fully. So on the top here, you find some basic instructions, okay? So hopefully you understand the difference between a customer search term and a keyword, okay? So here, it's going to show customer search terms, okay? So customer search term is what the customer is actually searching for. So in this case, this term here is Pi server. The source keyword, this one does not have a source keyword. It's from an Automattic campaign. This A means automatic, B means phrase, B would mean broad. So right here, you're going to have from broad campaigns, from phrase campaigns, and Automattic campaigns, okay? Or those match types, that's better speaking. So what's happening is, very simply, you cannot target these or set the bid of these things exactly, okay? So in this particular case, the bid for this campaign is 98 cents. It's at 6 clicks, $5.61 in spend for Pi server. In this case, it is promoting an ice cream scoop. Now, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that probably Pi server will not get you a lot of sales if you're selling an ice cream scoop. Now, what are you going to do? You're not going to lower the bid of your Automattic campaign necessarily, because it could be getting a lot of great sales for you, getting new keywords. But you know this one, you don't want to deal with this ever again. So if you do this negative exact right here, this will add a negative exact keyword. So keyword is basically what you are saying to Amazon, right? It's how Amazon communicates with the seller. It's different than a search term. So if you target negative match keyword Pi server exact, when the customer searches Pi server, it will not show up. Okay, because in this case there is no keyword yourself targeting Pi or server and stuff. It's just an Automattic campaign. Okay, I think that's pretty clear. So here it's all according to your settings. Okay, so if you open these settings right here, this is what's going to show up on the page. Okay, either $10 spend without a sale, or 2 clicks without a sale, or over 100% ACOS. And what this is going to do, this recent days ignored, what this specifically means, let's say I got a click today. A click today for ice cream scoop. Amazon tracks the sales for that for 30 days. Now, we found in the first 7 days, about 97% of sales on most accounts happen. So we're not going to look at the 7 days. And in the first 2 days, about 91% of sales happen. So we will, here you could set this to, we just put it as a default by 3 to be pretty safe. If you want to be very aggressive in reducing bids, you can set it to 2 or even just to 1. But basically all this does is you can get a click for ice cream scoop today, and that same person who clicked today bought your scoop the next day. They put it in their cart, they went to sleep, they woke up the next morning, they made the sale. Now, if you had these, 2 clicks with no sale, and you negative matched it on day 2, that would not be great, because then the sale would come up later and be like, oops, what did I do? So here it lets that click, before it gets rid of that click, before it makes it show up here for you to click it and negative match it, it's going to wait at least 3 days. Okay, so if Monday that happened, then you have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it can show it to you on Friday, okay, from those clicks. All right, actually it counts the same day, so it's going to show it to you on Thursday. All right, so this is great, especially because it will not ignore the sales information. Okay, so it's going to be kind of technical, but if you got to click on Monday, right, you got to click on Tuesday, you got a click on Wednesday, that's 3 clicks. Okay, and then a sale happened, no matter what, even if this was, let's say, 1 day, the sale, it's going to make it show up right away. Okay, it's going to make the sale show up right away rather than wait. Because let's say you got a sale on Thursday and say, oh, it's ignoring Thursday because it got a sale. Anyway, I don't want to get everybody too crazy here. Essentially, it's pretty smart, and that it's not going to get rid of a keyword, a search term, by sorry, if it ever got a sale, it won't negative match it. Okay, if you got a sale today and this thing says 7 days, it will get rid of it because that sale is counted right away. The clicks are what's delayed. Okay, so it's basically gonna err on the side of keeping your keywords as opposed to getting rid of them. Hope that makes sense. So that's the settings. If you know, unless you're gonna be very specific and you already have a very exact strategy, these settings are normally pretty good because it's just what shows up on this page. Just because you have it to 2 clicks doesn't mean you need to get rid of this one. This kitchen shears shun, maybe that's okay. Okay, you don't need to get rid of that one, but the clicks will just mean they'll show up on this page. It's not going to automatically do anything for you. Okay, so basically here, a good practice is to get rid of all search terms that are very irrelevant. Okay, so for Pi server, from an ice cream scoop, you probably want to get rid of that right away, even if it just had 2 clicks. Maybe even just 1 click, because it's just irrelevant. You're never going to rank for this keyword or the search term. You're not going to rank for it, so there's no point. And then what you can do here, you can do a negative exact. That's going to add it to the ad group. Okay, it's going to add it to this auto ad group, and it's going to add Pi server. Now let's say you say, I don't want anything to do with Pi. Anything that has Pi, I want to get rid of it. You can just change this to just Pi, and then do negative phrase, and it's going to add Pi as a negative phrase. So a negative phrase, anything that includes Pi, you'll never bid on it in this ad group right here, this auto ad group that you have. Okay, if you do bulk apply over here, this button, it's going to bulk apply and apply negative exact all the ones showing on the page. Okay, then over here, another thing to understand about these date ranges here, they're going to show 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, and lifetime. That's pretty clear. But just so you understand, when you first connect your account, Amazon only gives the information for the last 60 days. So only 30 days and 60 days are going to be equivalent to 90 days and lifetime if you just connected your account. After you've been connected for 1 month, then 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days will all show up. And then lifetime and 90 days will be the same. And then slightly after that, 120 days or whatever, 95 days, then they'll be different. They'll all be different. Okay? Because Amazon only gives 60 days of information, so we can't get any more information from the past. Okay, good. So, so basically we do recommend getting rid of anything that's irrelevant. Get rid of it right away. It's not going to help you. And then the rest of it, each person has, whatever they like. 10 clicks, if it's relevant, some people, whatever it is, that's going to be up to you. Then you can also filter right here. Let's say you just want to get rid of things from a certain campaign. All this stuff is pretty good, or over 150% ACOS, something like that. Then also we have this button that's auto only. So generally automatic campaigns give way more irrelevant terms than the others. Okay, a lot of times, right? Let's say over here, these are not too bad. But we've been through some of this, right? This is a demo account and has a lot of information on there. And anyway, a lot of times here, if you're running automatic campaigns, there's loose matches, and a lot of them you want to be very aggressive. If you look at this is $400 to spend and not one single sale for all these here. So you can get rid of all those. Boom, 1 click, they're all gone. And if you want more data on them, you just press this button. And it shows all this stuff on it. Impressions, conversion rate, cost per click, click-through rate, all that sort of stuff. And then the other thing that's it for this tab, Quick Negative Matcher. Okay, hope that's pretty clear. You could edit this, negative exact, negative phrase. Oh yes, you can snooze it. So you can say, let it get more clicks and give it back to me in a week. Or you could say ignore. You could say, well, I'm never going to negative match my main keyword. Let's say ice cream scoop if you're selling an ice cream scoop. So then you can just ignore it and it will never suggest it to you. Okay. The next part here, you can see all of your negative keywords on your account. And generally you probably want to include this. These isolation keywords, exclude them. Just because that's setting them up. If you're using our keyword extractor and you set up campaigns with negative phrase and negative exacts, then you don't want to, if you don't want to show those, for example, you just do this button. Okay, good. Then you can see all your ignored keywords. You can see all your snooze keywords as well. I don't really want to show them, and that's why I'm clicking away. Okay. I actually don't use the ignore too much, at least not on this account. And then the next one is the exact keyword pauser. So this is a similar deal. This is the settings are the same. It's 100% ACOS. It's the same settings as the last one. They're not separate settings. But what this is doing, it's showing you things that you should pause or you should consider pausing. Now these you could change the bids because they're exact match, okay? But you can't negative match it, because if you negative match its own self, you're never going to bid on anything, because that's what exact is. But you could pause it. Okay, so in this case, that's a lot of clicks, a lot of spend for very little sales. Same with this one. You just press a button and it pauses that keyword. And then in other tools and in Seller Central, if you'd like, you can adjust and change the bids. But for now, if you just want to cut the spend, you just boom, 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 pause those keywords. You can bulk apply the same filters apply here. And then this, if you've made a change, so let's say this is happening and you lowered the bid to whatever, this will show you the information since the last change. There you go. So that covers the quick negative matcher in full. Thank you.